Welcome to the Crown of College Patreon bonus hashtag content. Second episode of this shit. I'm your usual host, Jeremy Bianca. We bring y'all bonus bonus niggatry, bonus ratchetry. Bianca, say what up to the people.
Hey, this is where we do our music discussions. I guess I can call myself a DJ now. So I've now done like multiple events and shit.
DJ BB.
DJ Nobi, yes. Yeah. So now that I'm, doing that and also just being a music opinion haver in general and just being that bitch, just trying to give the people a little bit of, musical discussion and
A musical discussion with two people that got sense, where it's not social media, where everything is either an instant classic or instant trash.
Yeah, I'm not being opaque about this. Like, this is in a better world, an avenue for me to eventually get into maybe music writing or some sort of curation / preservation status in the greater world of music history.
Secure the bag, sister.
I am happy to share what I know and what I got with the people.
Correct. And it's something thoughtful, and the listeners, y'all are getting some bang for your buck for supporting us and supporting the CSPN as at large. So
yes.
So with that said, we are going to, since we was already talking about it before we started recording, I let Bianca, we're gonna start off with a little bit of discussion about New Jack Swing and that whole era. Bianca, you still with us? I think did we lose Bianca?
Oh shit! Sorry, I was muted.
Did you accidentally mute yourself?
Yes.
I was like, "What, Bianca?" I thought you was pausing for dramatic effect.
No, it wasn't that. No. So New Jack Swing is a really special music era in my heart personally because it just harkens back to a time where we just made fun music.
Yes.
And we made crooning ass yearning music. And sometimes the music that sounded fun was begging nigga music.
Yes.
Sometimes the music that sounded like begging nigga music was really begging nigga music.
Yes. Yes.
It was very rare that they made a low BPM fun song. You wasn't dropping below 100 beats per minute, and
yeah. It wouldn't take me back, bitch.
Well, Bryson Tiller.
Take me back while I gaslight you about me not answering your text.
Oh my god.
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I think the best part about this is that there are a lot of things you can say about his music and in that realm, and none of it's wrong. All of it is to some degree or other accurate. His love me even though I'm trash, and I'm openly admitting that, not actually working on it, music. Which I think that's the worst version of Bryson Tiller personally, but
agreed. But this ain't about Bryson Tiller.
This is not about Bryson Tiller. This is about New Jack Swing, which was again just a fun era.
Teddy Riley has gotten people more coins than should be reasonably possible.
Especially with that sound, And the thing about it was a good sound, make no mistake, but
it was the antithesis of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. It was very much we got this system, we got this formula, we got these hand claps, we got this go kind of that can go with every single song. We got this running man that you can hit with variants for every single song. We got other dances you can do. You talk about the typewriter or some MC Hammer type shit or whatever. But it was just all really fun. And we don't have that in music right now, so I'm kind of sad about it, and I'm letting my roses out about it in that way. But like, I DJ'd a party a couple weeks ago where that was my set, and then when I went back on, that was my set the second time. So I was like, no, we about to turn up. We about to dance to some, some Al B. Sure and some Michael Jackson Dangerous era, some Janet around at the same time, and yeah, we are here for a good time.
Yes, we did. I think also what it but I think it was an experimentation. I think that's also the fun time factor, because it was new, it was fun for the time, and it was feel good. But it's kind of like it's like getting a new car.
Yeah,
it's like getting a new car. When you get a new car, it's fresh, it's new. You want to drive that motherfucker everywhere. You want to test it out.
You take rides because you pick friends up.
Yeah.
Reasonable destinations and shit. Going a whole hours away from you. You're like, I'm just in my car and I'm just getting it.
Right. So it had that fresh appeal at the time, which also made it fun. It's like, it was, what it was? It was the honeymoon phase for music at that time.
Yes.
That's
that was the time where, if you like music, you bought it, you went to the concerts. Our artists came around like pretty much every year. They were touring. You went to the concerts. They did festivals. They appeared on the radio. Like, they did interviews. They were just accessible. And like I said, like it just all sort of happened like in this wave of this moment, like 1986, 87ish, right? Talking about Devontae Swing, Teddy Riley, that whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
And then you talk about 1996, we were on to the more dichotomous. Like, this was either R&B or it's rap, or we had that brief era of rap and B, which was kind of fun, I guess.
Which I guess, and this is not a shit on the young people podcast. Y'all that have listened to us on the regular show, y'all know that by now. This is not a shit on the young people podcast, but it seems like the youth trying to kind of bring rap and B back, but in like generation. What's the one millennials? Generation Z?
Generation Y.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Bianca. In that they're bringing it back in that language, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But it's like a cycle. Nothing. What one friend of the show, personal friend Curtis, always says, "There's nothing new under the sun. It's all a revolving cycle. It all comes back around full circle."
Yep. Although I am glad Hammer Pants never quite made it back.
Yeah. Now, we had to have the boundary somewhere. It had to be levels to it. It had to be rules and regulations somewhere. Otherwise, it would just be constant chaos. So,
but no, and I appreciate it. I mean, look at Bruno Mars and Cardi B with Finesse, and I worked that into my set, and that shit worked. Like, it just felt like pulling out of that era, and obviously did the 11 color theme video. Like, it was effective.
Yeah, it was effective, and it was a great way to pay homage and pay tribute while also keeping it funky and fresh and
introducing that style to, like, again, people who didn't have much exposure to it.
Right. So yeah, we just wanted to take a minute. Come on, Jeremy. Take a minute to appreciate New Jack Swing, because it's funny, Bianca. When we were coming up with the content for this episode, and Bianca told me about discussing New Jack Swing when I was coming home from Publix. Which, real quick side note, Publix chicken is handcrafted by angels, and can't nobody convince me otherwise. I don't know what they put in that goddamn chicken, but Don't trust nobody that don't like Publix chicken.
Nobody.
I don't care if it's your mama. Somebody done possessed your mama. You might need to go to it, get an exorcist. something to happen because you
Public
shouldn't.
Chicken is that girl, like for real.
Yes, publish it. They did that. They did that. But yeah, when I was coming home and one of the radio stations here, V103, they were saying that they're gonna start at 9 o'clock in the evenings. They're gonna start doing a New Jack at 9, where it's gonna be like a 30-minute block of nothing but New Jack swing music. And I was like, well, that fits perfectly with what we're gonna talk about today.
Yep. So New Jack at 9 in Atlanta, and me doing various DJing events where I just give y'all all the New Jack Swing hits. In fact, you can check out my Mixcloud at mixcloud.com/TallBianca. It's the one that's the cake party that I posted. I forgot to record the first hour of my set, and I'm upset about that because I felt that was the better hour, but I still, like I said, like I had enough in the tank to do a second hour, and then I had enough to do like more than that. I could have gone like 3 or 4 hours, to be honest, but that was my night. I got to do 1 hour and then an hour again later. It was great. So yeah, check that out again. Mixcloud.com/TallBianca. And as far as I know, you can like get the app. I mean, if you want, but I think you can stream that in the background without having to keep the window open. So give that a try. If not, grab the app. It's free. Follow me and check out these mixes I'll be posting.
Correct. And God damn it, microphone. And before we get out of here, we are also going to, speaking of New Jack, we're gonna cover new music, but not from a new artist, but it is a new album, a new project for him. We are going to discuss Mario's new Dancing Shadows album that came out
last month in October.
Yes, it came out last month, October 5th. And I got around to listening to it, which I have to get around to listening to a lot of music. I got to listen to Mariah Carey's album, which I heard good things about.
Oh yeah, that one's. So let's do this really quick before we jump to this album. There's been a lot of good music that's come out in the last like month and a half. You got this album, you got Mariah, you got Anderson .Paak. Sade's got a new song out for that Widow soundtrack. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Like I don't have my music app open right now, so I can't just like list it all off. But give this new music by old artists, or give this new music by old favorites, or these new people. Even give them a try. Give them a try.
Yes,
you might find that you're more surprised than you think.
Correct. But yeah, Dancing Shadows, his 5th studio album. It was released October 5th, as we said, by his. Wow, well, shut my mouth and shoot me. Released by his own label, New Citizen and Empire Distribution. This album serves as a follow-up to his 4th studio album, DNA, which was released in 2009, and his first studio effort in almost a decade. Damn.
Yeah, he had that ugly contract situation that he had to get out of.
Yeah. It features production from Mario himself, Jake Gosselin, Fam, Jay Warner, P2J, and Ryan McDermott. Ryan had a hand in this shit? Well, that makes sense. The lead single for the album is Drowning, and it was released on July 20th, 2018, along with the accompanying music video, while the second single, Dancing Shadows, the title track, was released on September 14th, 2018, and also includes an accompanying music video.
So, remember those?
Yo, listen, music videos just ain't what they used to be anymore. And I don't give a damn. It could be from new artists, from old phase, like in general. I mean, there are some exceptions to the rule, but in general, music videos just ain't really what they used to be. Like there used to be a time where we begged for videos, we lived for videos, we wanted to see the videos, we want to see the video more than we want to see the goddamn song. But now it's just we get the song and then. Shout out to J-Lo. we get the song, and then maybe the video we like, depending, like if it's our fave or somebody, we might give a fuck about the video, but the art.
I will say this about videos. I'll say two things about videos, and they kind of run in completely different directions. The first thing I would say about videos is that I think Hype Williams, and to a lesser extent Director X, set the bar way too high.
That's fair.
We are never capturing that essence again, and
yeah,
like, you know, renting out the museums so that Buster could be chased by an elephant, or like, Chingy on a mountaintop, you know, like those things aren't happening anymore in music.
Yeah.
In music videos, I should say. And so the challenge is to be creative in ways that don't feel like someone's IG story, which is the second half of this point that I'm trying to make, that I might be stumbling through. But there's something to it because, like, for example, there's a song I like, and I'm not going to get into it. And in listening to this song, I was like, wow, like as I'm like got the song on repeat, basically, I am imagining a video for this song, and I basically wrote the entire video in my head, then laid it in my notes app. And then I thought about it, and I said, who the fuck would make this? Which is not where you want to be with anything. Who the fuck would make this? Like, I thought that my like end game would be, yo, like I'm excited about this. Like, let's put together a low budget version of this. Something. Let's just do a concept thing. Let's, like what people did with The Weeknd back when he first was out, and like nobody saw his face or anything, so they just kind of made concept videos around his music. I was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for this one song that I've got in mind. I was like, no, I know I'm gonna make this, whatever. So don't give up on your dreams, kids.
Correct. But yeah, so and I didn't realize until I just read it, like, damn, it's really been damn near a decade since we've had music from Mario. Jesus.
And that's a shame because like he's good. Like I like his music.
Me too.
I don't know that he's like unproblematic fave necessarily. I don't know what his personal life is like, anything like that. I don't know if he's been in the news for anything.
But I think that's a good thing because if now that I think about it, and that you said it, I don't think we've ever seen Mario in the news for anything other than music, good, bad, or indifferent. Like if it ain't music, we don't hear about Mario because I can't remember Mario being in any shit.
Good on him.
Right? Please keep it that way, please. Because like you said, I do like Mario. I've always enjoyed his music ever since he had the 2004 the Baltimore Ravens jersey, dancing in them goddamn cornrows.
Oh, remember that? Well, you got to represent, so I feel him.
Yeah. But yeah, this album was pleasantly surprising. Like I went in with tempered expectations. Again, not because, and I guess, and it wasn't fair to Mario, but I was kind of soured by what Usher been doing lately, so I went in with low expectations. But this album, it was surprisingly good. It was solid. It was real solid. And maybe it's an age thing, like him getting older, but I didn't remember his voice being this damn high.
Really?
I mean, he always had a high voice, but listening to this album, I was like, nigga, did you go up several octaves? Like what?
See, and I think he's where he's always been, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like he's about where he's always been. He's got a little bit of variance here and there. And I think where he goes high, he like goes high. But no, on the whole, I think he's about right in that range of where you expect him to be in. So
True. I think he did very good on production. I mean, he was producing his goddamn self with help, of course, but I think he did very solid on the production. I think the beats and the flow, the album really flowed, and it wasn't a real long album. It was only 11 tracks, but it all seemed to flow.
Mm-hmm.
It all seemed to flow. I think he made very good selection with beats. It was kind of a couple of songs were kind of rap, rap singing, uh, rapping B ish,
Yeah, very,
but
very, very hybrid attempting.
yeah, it was some it was some fusion dances going on. It was some Dragon Ball Z going on, but
But I mean, you're not getting away from that in this day and age, to be perfectly honest.
yeah, yeah. Which I
Everybody,
mean,
everybody's gonna try a little bit of it.
yeah.
You
Which I
know,
mean, when it works, it works. But you know, sometimes we do have instances where it crashes and burns. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
not gonna say his name.
Yeah, yeah, we oof, oof. Um, but I felt the pace of the album was pretty good too. Like nothing felt out of place.
Mm-hmm.
And all the songs seemed to like Too Many Options didn't feel out of place with Mirror. You know, or one man woman didn't feel out of place with Drowning. It all kind of felt like it went together in a story of different periods of time in either Mario's personal life or somebody whoever was the inspiration for the album. Like it all was cohesive to me.
Mm-hmm. And like only one song comes in at over 4 minutes. And that is the song that, if we still did that sort of thing, would probably start the B side. And that was
What you
Which
started?
Start. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, again, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, get in, make your song, get out. The hallmark of a lot of black pop artists in the 50s and 60s, which was not to make long grading songs, to have your, quick instrumental introduction, get in, get the song cracking, and then like finish up, get on to the
Yep.
next.
Correct.
Do not miss the 5.5 minute R&B song era.
Nigga who reading all this shit.
Right. Now again, with New Jack Swing, it was different because usually like that usually involved like either more a beat song that had a really long like middle breakdown. It served the function. It wasn't just long to be long. Like how I like to call it sometimes in rap in particular, where niggas make an album and they just rapping. Like you get to the end of it and it's like, I just listen to somebody rap.
Right.
But with those really long, drawn out R&B songs, it was like, oh yeah, this nigga just singing. They just singing a song, just going on. But no, Mario does not lend himself to that here. Again, only one song tops out over 4 minutes. The first two hit at 3.5. The next three hit at 3 each. Next one's a little bit over 3. But yeah, no, really well put together. Like you said, sequenced very well. Again, as far as the track count goes, you get it. 11 songs in and out, 37 minutes. Let's go. Let's do this. If there's going to be a critique that I have, it's that the strongest two songs are the last two songs.
You think so?
Well, not including Drowning. That was the lead single. But like other than that one, yeah, I feel like the album ended, when it goes like that, and I believe ended really strongly. And I mean, sometimes it's and sometimes it's a good thing. And like I said, as we're framing it now, it's definitely a good thing, and that he got in, got this album done, got out. But like, I got to the end of I Believe, and I was like, all right, here comes the next. Nope, there's not a next song coming. That's Drowning again.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like
it's more of a tick than anything. It's just like, oh, that left me yearning for more.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna run the album back. That's all it really means. I'm just gonna run the album back and listen.
Yeah,
to
I get it.
Good vibes again. So
I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get it. And you know what? I honestly, I'll agree with you because the album I did like it, but it started off kind of slow for me. But it picked up. I want to say maybe around, probably around Mirror for me.
Yeah.
That's when it picked up. Because Drowning, I mean, it's the lead single, but it was okay to me. I do like Too Many Options, but Too Many Options sounds like anybody can do it, to be honest. It sounds like a track that anybody can do. New artists, old artists, in between artists, whatever. Like you can put that beat with anybody else and them lyrics, and you'll get the same song.
Yeah, I feel like again that would play well with some artists and not so well with others. But yeah, on the whole, I can see it.
Yeah. Dancing
Too many
Shadows.
options. Like this could have gone on his what was the one he did in 2004 that had "Let Me Love You" on it?
Shit. I just had the shit pulled up.
Turning Point. That was the one.
Yeah, Turning Point. Yeah.
Like that song could have been on Turning Point, like legit. Like it would have fit his life 14 years ago. It still fits today, I guess. I don't know. Who can say?
Yeah. But I'm picking up what you're putting down. So, what are your favorites from the album?
So again, I like Drowning a lot. I think it was just a really good song, really good way to start an album. Good choice for lead single in the summer, especially. And then yeah, like I said, my next two favorites are again the final two songs on the album that just left me like I hope he comes out with like a 5-track EP like in the next like 4 to 6 months. Because I feel like there were some things that were left off this album. Again, good choices. You purge the album, you get in, you keep it concise, and you bang through it. But yeah, it goes like that, and I believe, like I remember, so I get toward the end of Goes Like That, and I'm like, ooh, I'm running that back. I got to play that one again. Then I get to I Believe, and I Believe is already on a playlist that I'm making called Next Summer. And there's like 6 or 7 songs I've heard from, again, this new release, like sort of wave that we're on, where I'm listening and I'm like, ooh, I'm not going on a boat anytime soon. I'm not going to be on anybody's rooftop anytime soon. But if these artists and these songs have any staying power at all, they will be making my summer playlists.
Yeah.
So I Believe definitely gave me that vibe. Gold Plates was cool too. I like that one. Mirror. Again, I'm like well outside the range of the top 3 at this point. I've named half the album now. But what about you? What you got for your 3?
For my 3, even though I just critiqued the song, I do like Too Many Options. One Man Woman, that one was pretty tight to me.
Yeah,
that was pretty. That one was cold. That one was cold. And like you said, I Believe is a real strong finish, but it does leave you wanting more. But the album is solid, so you can just start it back over. But that would be my 3: Too Many Options, One Man Woman, and I Believe.
Yes.
So yeah. So this has been a review of Mario's album Dancing Shadows. Go listen to it. Go support this unproblematic fave. So far. And yeah, because I mean we need new Mario music, and like I said, it's a solid album. I went into it with low expectations, but I was pleasantly surprised and pleasantly pleased. I think since he led producing on his damn self, he did this. He definitely did himself a service, and yeah, it's nice to see Mario back making music after like they said, damn near a decade of not hearing from him after that bad situation with his prior contract. So
yeah, so good on him. Welcome back. Thanks for the new music. I appreciate it. Again, it's going in my rotation. So
same.
So I look forward to, again, just jamming out to this, throwing some favorites into my like playlist situation, and getting all I can out of this album. Because again, this was a good one by an artist who I guess I've always kind of pleasantly appreciated. Never like went all out for necessarily, didn't like stand for, but it was like, oh cool, Mario got some music out. Let me go check that out. Oh, he's got some dope tracks on that. Let me kind of keep these in the old memory banks. So.
Right. Well, all right. Well, this has been it for the Crown and Collards Patreon. Thank you for everyone that is subscribing and getting this hashtag bonus content. I'm supporting the CSPN. Make sure you subscribe and listen to all the shows on the CSPN. Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon. Get bonus content from us, from Ratchet Ramblings, Bad and Boozy, WrestleCast. You get bang for your buck here at the CSPN, and we greatly appreciate it. And yeah, and me and Bianca will be back next time we decided to do this because pop culture and the news in the world sucks. So until next time, peace.
Yeah.